Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we will be discussing the non-existent Kamala Bump and how that's a complete fraud. So yeah, let's just get into it. So Kamala was supposed to get a massive bump, and the media has been peddling Kamala as like some unsung hero. She's gonna be the new Obama. She's gonna deliver a 2008 style victory, and is that true at all? Mm, no, not at all. It's not even up for debate. I mean, looking at the approval rating for her, she is down 11.7 points, basically 12 points, and she has a similar approval rating to Joe Biden, which that is something you definitely don't want. Her approval rating is in the high 30s, which that's definitely bad, and your disapproval rating is above 50%, so that's terrible. And really, it's maintained the same throughout her entire vice presidency. I mean, really hasn't changed at all outside of similarly to Joe Biden, where it changed after the withdrawal from Afghanistan. But outside of that, it's maintained constant disapproval. And seeing it, really, there's no bump. Where is the bump? There's literally no bump. She was down at 36% at her lowest point, and then she went up kinda to 39%. That's not a bump. That's not a bump that's gonna save you. And plus, her disapproval rating, in terms of the disapproval to the approval, it's actually gone up. She's gone from about 10 points disapproval to about 12. So where is the bump? She's actually gone down in approval by what I'm seeing, and really, there's no bump. The bump is completely fake. There is no Kamala bump. There is no massive apparatus of people turning towards Kamala because I don't know. She just has something that Joe Biden didn't. She has nothing. She literally has nothing to offer outside of the fact that she's black and she's a woman. There's nothing outside of that. She's not talented. She's not interesting. She's not charismatic at all. Good God, is she not charismatic? She's the most uncharismatic person I think I've ever seen in politics. Politicians, usually not that charismatic. Obama, basically an outlier in how charismatic he is. He basically won the presidency because he's charismatic. Kamala, she makes pretty much every other politician look like Obama charisma or Trump charisma. She's like opposite charisma. She's negative charisma. She is so unbelievably awkward that she can't actually deliver any sort of actual policies because nobody can understand her, and even the people who do understand her don't like her policies because she's trying to rebrand herself as a centrist and trying to appeal to independent voters. She's not a centrist. She's the most radical senator when she was still senator of California. She's to the left of Bernie Sanders. She's for every radical policy. Her voting record is to the left of Elizabeth Warren. That is insane. She is somehow more far left than like the Hamas caucus or the Squad. She would make the Squad look like Al Gore in 2000. She is making moderate Democrats look like hardcore Republicans. She is that radical. She is not a moderate at all. And this whole tough on crime moderate policy, it's not working because we already know who she is. Trying to rebrand her as some sort of tough and crime moderate Democrat, that's not who she is. We already know what she stands for because she's been in politics for decades. She's given up having children just to be in politics and get more power. So we definitely know who she is. And what she is a radical and a liar and a manipulator who only will do stuff if it benefits her politically. Outside of that, who cares? If there's murders on the street, who cares? If there's people flowing across the border, who cares? It doesn't benefit me politically. And only kind of talk about that when, it's politically convenient. Outside of that, screw you people. I need power. And Kamala, not exactly a great person. She's not really a stellar person. She definitely is more so the political stereotype of people who only crave power and nothing else and aren't really, human, which That's the perfect description of Kamala. She's anything but human. She is the complete opposite of a actual human being. She can't function like one. People dog on Mark Zuckerberg acting like a alien and not human at all. Kamala Harris is like that, but on steroids. She can not form a single sentence. She somehow speaks worse than Joe Biden. She can't even really form coherent thoughts because she just trails off into saying absolute nonsense. And then when she realizes that she's speaking absolute gibberish, she just kind of laughs it off with her little witch cackle. And that doesn't resonate with voters. And it's especially apparent when you look at what she's been doing the past few days. What has she been doing? Well, she held a rally in Mississippi and for some reason is pouring money there. I don't know why. She apparently thinks that she can turn Mississippi blue, which, if she even thinks that she can turn Mississippi blue, you are out of your mind. That is a Trump plus 16 state, likely to be a Trump plus 20 state this election. Are you insane? How are you going to get that even within 10 points, let alone flip it? It wasn't even flippable in Bill Clinton's day, and he's from the damn South. How are you planning on doing that? Mississippi? How? How would you even do that? That doesn't even make any sense. Because given her current electoral strategy, she's abandoning white men, she's essentially abandoning white women, and she's going all in on her radical base, all these single cat ladies and all these people who are college educated and completely indoctrinated and just giving handouts to all the minorities so they vote for her. That doesn't work. That's not going to work. Alienating young men, and at this rate, she's starting to alienate black men. She just doesn't even care about men anymore. If you do that, you are going to lose. She's trying the Obama 2012 strategy where you just build a coalition out of oppression. That doesn't work. That is not going to work. Obama, he's not Kamala. Kamala is not Obama. She cannot do the Obama strategy because she simply does not have any sort of qualities that let Obama win. And even then, Obama lost tons of voters in 2012. He lost two states also. So, this idea that, oh, we're going to do the Obama strategy and it's going to go so well. If you pursue the Obama strategy, what you're going to end up doing is just losing voters to Trump or having voters not vote for you at all. You are just going to alienate half of your base while going towards your radical base. And no matter how much they turn out, no matter how much you try and turn out single white women and your radical Hamas caucus, that's not going to work. You are just going to alienate a ton of voters who are definitely going to be mobilized for voting for Trump because looking at the polling, it's still a complete shit show for Kamala. She's down 2 points in the RCP average, and looking at all the polls, Trump plus 4, Harris plus 1, Harris plus 1. Those are the only two polls where Kamala Harris is up. Outside of that, Trump plus 2, Trump plus 2, Trump plus 1, Trump plus 7, Trump plus 3, Trump plus 1. That is a terrible result for her. She is going to lose if she keeps pursuing this strategy, and she might not even be the actual nominee because Kamala, she's not a good candidate. They can gloat about how she's some alternate Obama. She's going to be this amazing candidate. She's going to ride in on her white stallion and save the Democrats from losing this election because they got rid of Joe Biden. You can ride that sugar high from getting rid of Joe Biden for a little bit, but you can't do it forever. You can't do it for another couple months until election day because the American public, they get really bored. And this idea that, oh, Trump is scared to debate Kamala. She's so goddamn threatening. Who is threatened by Kamala Harris? She's the least threatening person on the debate stage at all. No one is threatened by her debate skills. She sucks at debating. Literally, the only way that she can win debates is just playing the race card over and over again. And that only works when you're getting the Democratic nomination in 2020. Outside of that, if she was the actual presidential nominee in 2020, she would have got grilled on the 2020 debate stage. And Trump, he actually had a pretty bad strategy for the 2020 debates, which is constantly interrupting his opponent. That was a bad strategy. But even then, Kamala would have gotten grilled because really, what does she do? She doesn't want to talk about her actual policy positions because they're extremely radical and a majority of Americans don't agree with her at all. And then she just laughs off all serious questions, which you wouldn't do that when you're in your little cozy office playing solitaire on your computer instead of doing your damn job. But as soon as you're on the debate stage, it's all over. It's all over for you. You're going to get grilled and cooked. And they're going to have the same talks. And really, is it going to be worth it? Because at that point, she's already going to be the nominee. So can't really do much about it. They're just going to have to run with her until they lose and then worry about 2028. But Trump, he's keeping up good momentum. Kamala, I don't know why you stay in this race when you can be replaced by someone better. I know you're greedy for power, but to be honest, it's kind of embarrassing to lose this badly. And also, media, there is no Kamala bump. We can see right through it. There's no Kamala bump. And to everyone, Kamala, she's a terrible candidate. She just is. She's just a really, really shit candidate. And no matter how much they lie, she's terrible at her job. And she's terrible at campaigning. And she can try and hide all her record. It's not hideable. You already saw it. Everyone already saw it. She's a liar and a con artist. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.